What is the difference between Rumi's "My Shams, my God" and Hallaj's "Ana al-Haqq" meaning? One is poetry, the other raw, untamed fire. But both are the same flame, the same light. One was allowed to sing, the other was silenced, and yet both drank deeply from the same ocean. When Rumi saw Shams, he saw a mirror so pure, so clear. He disappeared. The self was no longer there. Only God remained. When Hallaj stood before the world, he no longer saw his reflection. He no longer saw the world. There was no I left to speak. Only God. Both were immersed in the divine. Both were consumed by love. One said, "My beloved is my God." The other said, "There is no I, only God." And isn't that the same? Isn't the surrender of the heart to the divine the same sacred doorway to God? Rumi's words. They were like soft gardens of love, gentle, blooming, poetic. People gathered around them, basking in their beauty. But Hallaj's words, they were wild, untamed, like fire that threatens to consume everything in its path. And fire, it makes people afraid. But fire and flower, they both rise from the same earth. They are born from the same divine source. Sometimes God shows himself in the face of a beloved. Other times, he reveals himself in the silence of a self that has vanished. Rumi bloomed gently in the warmth of God's light. Hallaj. He burned, consumed by the love of God, but both were lit by the same flame. So when Rumi cried, "My Shams, my God," and when Hallaj declared, "There is no me, only God," they were both saying, "I have seen the face of the One." Maybe they weren't so different after all. Maybe they were both windows to the same infinite sky. And maybe, just maybe, when your heart breaks wide open enough, God speaks through you too. So let us not judge the fire or the flower. Let us not fear the words when they come from a heart that burns with love. Let us remember, it is not about claiming to be God. It is about becoming nothing until only God remains. May we love with that same depth. May we seek with that same fire. And may we one day understand what it truly means to say, "My beloved is my God," or simply, "My soul has vanished, and only God remains," because in the end, love and truth are one.